Peace collectives. How y'all doing? Pardon my face. I just did my skincare and I feel like I'm a little glossy. All right, so but let's get into it. Collectives. My name is Key and this is Kind of Sweet Tea, and I'll be your general love reader for today. I'm gonna try to make this reading quick. We have community. I'm gonna put it back because I didn't call for anything yet, but community did just pop out with good fortune at the bottom of the deck. So you could be feeling lucky in your connections, or having good luck in the connections that you have with the people in your community or the people around you. All right. Please hit the like and subscribe button and turn on your notification bell so you know when I post my videos. All right, let's go ahead and get into it. We have Journey. I shuffled the deck a little bit ago, and I got that card at the bottom of the deck. So something is very significant around either the start of a new thing or the end of an old thing, something that needed to come to an end. Okay, distant horizon. So if for some of you, if it hasn't ended already, it could be ending soon, within the next 3 months. All right, we have concern. Let me get one more card for the collective. Okay, and sudden wealth, main female at the bottom of the deck. Okay, you have an older gentleman that might be concerned about you, your financial stability, your financial state, your finances. They may be giving you or loaning you something. Number 33 and number 11 could be important for some. I don't typically talk about numbers, but when I'm using the fortune telling deck, I will discuss numbers that may be important for some. Okay, but let's get into it. And the coins for me look like engagement ring. You know, male engagement rings. That's what they look like for me right here. All right, so something could be significant about the number 11 and an engagement or a wedding. All right, but let's get into it for the collective series that they need to know. That's in their energy. What's in the energy of the collective? All right, we have the Four of Wands. So we are talking about stability or celebrating, going to some type of celebration, maybe. Maybe you're going to be going to some type of celebration. All right, the Ace of Cups fell in reverse. So there could be some need to focus on loving on yourself, giving self-care could be important during this time. You have someone that might be being overanalyzing a situation. You could be overanalyzing a situation with the Wheel of Fortune at the bottom of the deck. Maybe wanting to have some type of good change, some fortunate change for themselves. All right. Four of Swords. Definitely someone is resting, relaxing, stepping back. Maybe they're spending too much time trying to get answers or trying to delegate a situation. They're not spending enough time on themselves. You might end up finding that you're burnt out or burning out. Someone is actually going to be receiving some type of victory. I was going to say vehicle. Okay, so you may be looking for a vehicle, or one may be given to you. Nine of Swords. Someone's also worried about some type of attention they might be receiving. There's going to be an older gentleman, maybe a father figure, that could be calling you about their health concerns. They may have had it 4 times. Someone's also concerned about your health. Queen of Wands. Aries, Leo, Sagittarius is like, ain't nothing to worry about. I'm good. Aries, Leo, Sagittarius, you could be receiving some type of notoriety, social media, in public. Someone might be saying they like the way you look, or they like the way you dress or something. Some type of change is occurring too for you. Maybe this is you changing how you look, how you dress. Someone is definitely guarded when it comes to matters of the heart. Yeah, Ace of Pentacles in the upright. I feel like someone is focusing less on love and work and focusing more on things that they can bring in regarding stability. What's some no romance without finance. Okay, so you could be strongly connected to an Aquarius. You could be an Aquarius. Somebody is focusing on things that bring them healing. Someone is detached emotionally because they're going through something when it comes to their feelings. They're overthinking, they're overstimulated. They may be needing to heal or create some type of balance. Okay, we got the Queen of Pentacles with the Four of Swords. The Four of Swords and the Queen of Pentacles is a caregiver. So you could be finding yourself yeah, look at that. You could be finding yourself needing to care for someone. Don't burn yourself out. All right. Is dying, guys. I'm sorry. With the Six of Wands, we have the Judgment energy. So there's definitely this energy of, you know, an awakening, something new. You may be realizing something. You may be realizing something new, or something new has to occur in a situation. Yeah. Maybe you need to stop juggling, or the person around you needs to stop juggling. All right. Focusing on one thing may help. Queen of Wands. Ten of Pentacles tried to come out for the Queen of Wands. The Fool. There's energy of moving toward newness, taking action after some type of loss. I feel like someone is also being defensive after an ending. You could be connected to a fire sign, Aries, strongly. The Moon card is here. Someone is also trying to listen to their intuition, but they are unsure because they're not creating balance. They're only focusing on one thing rather than balancing or creating some type of balance between the things that bring them emotional fulfillment and the things that they want to bring them stability. The Lovers, maybe it could be because of a lover. There's no romantic connection between you and someone. Okay, we have the Devil that fell in the challenging position. I'm gonna put it here behind the star. Someone is trying to release some type of addiction. Death card. The addiction has ended. They're not addicted to something or someone. They released it. Okay, yeah. The Queen of Pentacles is having a hard time with juggling their work life and their home life. So someone could be a nurse and someone, well, she may not be having a hard time. Okay, so she just may be juggling, doing multiple things at once, trying to juggle her home life, her family life, as well as her work life. Okay. Something that, yeah, thank you. Something that you have worked really hard to get. There's going to be something you thought it was dead or it wasn't growing or it wasn't going anywhere soon is developing to bring you some type of independence. What it requires is you to be diligent and stay focused on the goal. Okay. So that might be the reason why your Ace of Cups is in reverse. Okay. The Queen of, wow. The moment you do that, although you have left something and released something and focused more on your financial stability, you also released this toxic, maybe even a connection or something an addiction or something that you were holding on too tightly to. You may need to be mindful about your energy that you are expelling here, and focusing and trying your best to balancing your home life, work, personal life versus work life, working on balancing that. You're going to be getting the attention that you are working hard toward, but it's after something has died. and I feel like it's died here. You're going to be receiving some type of good. For some of you, you're going to be starting a whole new cycle, right? Of things that bring you emotional fulfillment. And the cool thing about it is, and the cool thing about it is, collective, you're not starting at the Ace of Cups. I think you had enough from starting from the beginning. I think you're like, all right, I've done this before. I know what I want. I know what expectations I have from myself and the people around me, and I'm just going to enjoy and love the things that I have already. Something is already dead. Something's already gone. All right. And I feel like, collective, the moment you release needing to know a situation, and I think that's why the moon is here, because this is definitely just using your intuition. The Fool card is an intuitive card too. They just do it, right? Something just in me tells me to do it. I'm gonna do it, and this is you don't know, and you're going ahead and just doing it. You're taking a chance on things that you know that's gonna bring you an emotional fulfillment, that completion of what it is that you're looking for. The Queen of Pentacles is complete, right? She's complete. She has what she needs. She knows what she wants. And that sudden wealth, it may not be something that you may not expect to come. Yeah, you may have been concerned about the things that have been happening around you, especially in the aspect of love, where you needed to focus that love on yourself. But in truth, you need to create that balance. So yeah, focusing love on yourself, but also giving love to others willingly, freely, and not allowing yourself to lose that. But at some point, it feels like with the King of Swords, you may have been impacted in a way that you needed to put head over heart decisions and be a little bit stern in the decision making, being logical in your heart, in your mind, right? And leaving the heart matters to the side. But I think doing so, and I think you may have been successful at it. You know yourself better than anybody else, right? You release this toxic devil energy where there was maybe jealousy, there was karmic energy coming from you or someone around you, and you've released it. It's gone. You may have needed to take some time to rest. You might be a caregiver, or you just might be a nurturing type of energy with the Four of Swords and the Queen of Pentacles, needing to take that time out from yourself for yourself, because you have been doing multiple things, and this could have been all of those things that we were talking about before, right? But I feel like passing that, collective, there will be this renewal for you where you'll become successful. You'll start to stand out with the Queen of Wands. You'll be able to take more risk, and you'll find yourself not only independent but happy, right? And this doesn't mean independent and bitter, and independent and lonely, and independent and still don't have any reliance on other people. No, that doesn't mean that. This just means that you're able to take action on the things that you want, grow them, and move them forward, okay? And receive your abundances. Some of you are going to be receiving a great form of abundance. This could be in your money, as we see with the Nine of Pentacles. This could also be in your emotional fulfillment. We see it was only focused on yourself, right? Maybe you had to do a lot of self-care. You were healing from something. The Star card, the Four of Swords, show that. But now that you're moving out of that energy, because you're balancing well, looks like you're able to take a chance and love freely, give love openly. All right, collective, I'm going to close that energy here. I'm going to be live tonight at 9 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Please be there, turn on your notification bells, and please hit the like and subscribe button. Peace. Bye.